Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the I edition of the 100 Cities by Letter playlist on JetPunk. In the last episode, we did E, which was not in the playlist originally, but somebody else made a quiz separate from it, and I decided to try it anyway. And it was, as expected, a challenge. I mean, there's a reason it wasn't in the playlist originally. There's not a ton of cities that start with E. I feel like I is pretty similar, to be honest. I don't think there are a ton of really notable I cities, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting to give it a try. Definitely a challenge as well. But yeah, I think it should be fun. As always, if you guys are liking these and you do want me to continue with the rest of the playlist, do let me know by showing your support in the comments and by liking the video. So, I'm going to play it untimed because you guys seem to like that better. And let's get started. Sits on the Bosphorus. That is the strait that goes through Istanbul. Two-time Winter Olympic host is probably Innsbruck, if I could spell. Capital of Pakistan is Islamabad. And of course, as always, link to the quizzes in the description if you guys want to play along yourselves and not be spoiled. Biggest city in Madhya Pradesh, India, should be Indore. Nigeria's largest city before Lagos, that's Ibadan. City near the above, whose name is the first half of an island ending in Jima. I have to assume this is Iwo, because Iwo sounds like it's probably a Nigerian city, and obviously Iwo Jima is a thing. Cornell University location, that is Ithaca, New York. Dallas suburb and ExxonMobil headquarters. Irving, probably. Irving, Texas. Good. Where Seoul's major airport is, that's Incheon. Capital of Epirus in Greece would be Ioannina. Former Spanish Philippines capital on the island of Panay. That's Iloilo. Three-letter major city in Yemen. A double letter comes after the I. Should just be Ib. Good. Jordan's third biggest city is probably Erbil in the north. Russian town whose name is identical to the above, but with a different ending. Irbeam, Irbin, Irbil. No, that's what? Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Irbeat. I've never heard of that in my life. Cool. Ecuadorian city located 90 kilometers northeast of Quito. That is Ibarra. Birthplace of Harry S. Truman. Is he from Independence, Missouri? I don't even know why I know that, but good. Located at the easternmost edge of the Sea of Marmara. This is back in Turkey. I think this is Izmit. Good. Main city of the Filipino island of Basilan, named for a Spanish queen. Is it Isabella? Good. That's one L, but it works. Town in Majorca or an Andean empire? Let's go with Inca. That is, the second clue is, well, substantially easier than the first one there. Syrian city that was captured by rebels in 2015. Okay. Not sure I'm going to know this. Syrian city starting with an I. I'm not very good with Syrian cities. I'm not even sure I can name one. Westernmost province in Liguria, Italy would be not Isernia, that's in Molise. Imperia, that's what it's called. Turkish spelling of the city is Sparta. Like Isparta? Okay. I mean, that's also just a city. I guess that's the point, but I didn't know that that was the etymology of that, if that is in fact what it is. Los Angeles suburb, that is the only thing we get. Is it Inglewood? Yeah, that's fair. It's not really notable for anything else. I think it has, I mean, SoFi Stadium is there, but there's not a whole lot going on there. Peruvian city affected by the 2007 earthquake. 2007 earthquake. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. Ica? Okay, that is a Peruvian city, starts with an I. Idahoan city on the Snake River. Idaho Falls, perhaps. Free port in northern Chile. Ikike? City in western Ukraine? Or if Russia's terrible czar's name was Spanishized. Okay. I mean, Ivano-Frankivsk is probably gettable without the Ivan the Terrible clue, but sure. Minnesotan city called the icebox of the nation. I think this is called International Falls. Very good. Capital of Arunachal Pradesh, India. Oh no. Uh oh no. Arunachal Pradesh. That's unfortunate. What is the capital of Arunachal Pradesh? Is it in the like little southeast part of the state that's not disputed? I don't remember this. Man, this is a skill issue. I have so much trouble with Northeast India stuff, but man, I don't think I'm gonna get this. Russian border crossing to Estonia, whose name is Russian for Johnstown. Ivansk. I don't know what is John. Is that Ivan or border crossing to Estonia? Ivanograd or something? I don't know. Paris's main Asian suburb. Blanc-sur-Seine. Is it like Ivry? Good. Okay, Ivry-sur. I mean, again, that's like that is a Paris suburb. I had no idea it had Asian people, but makes sense, I guess. University of Iowa's main campus is in Iowa City, I think. Yeah. Largest city in Fukushima, Japan. How is it not Fukushima? There's a larger city there? Oh my gosh, I used to know this. My brain keeps telling me Aizu Wakamatsu because that's, I think, also in Fukushima, but there's another one. It's not like Izu, right? Or like Issei? No. Uh, hmm. This feels bad. This feels like, I don't know. This feels like something maybe I can think of if I think for a while, but I don't have it right now. Southernmost city in the Malay Peninsula in mainland Eurasia. Blank Puteri. Is it like Iskandar? I have no idea where I pulled that from. I don't know why I know that. That's like, I think that, I mean, that's pretty hard. I don't know why. I don't know why I know that. I feel like that's a lot harder than like capital of Arunachal Pradesh, but whatever. Nigerian Yoruba city of the Bronze Head. I mean, is this Ife? Okay, that's like the famous one. Flag capital of the Philippines. Flag capital? I don't know what that means. Ilocos, maybe? Is Ilocos City even a thing? I don't know. Um, I mean, there are probably a fair few cities in the Philippines that start with I, but can I think of any off the top of my head rather than like having to think through the entire country and try and come up with one? Um, hmm. No, probably not. And that's not a very helpful clue. Like I don't know what to do with that. Ah, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to move on from that one. Largest Finnish municipality by area is probably Inari. Good. Northern Mindanao's second largest city. Here we go again. Okay, dude, I suck at Philippines because like I know the provinces, but a lot of them just aren't named after cities. Like Cagayan de Oro is probably number one, and then I keep thinking like Irapuato is a city. Like, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, okay, like maybe if I just think of a city name, it's just I should just put it in because like I knew that was probably gonna be in here. And I mean there it was, but uh I'm trying to think of Philippine stuff and I know that it's like Spanish-ish, so I keep thinking of like Spanish stuff. Anyway, Luzonian provincial capital's name is almost identical to the above. Okay, it's really annoying how many Philippines there are. Although this is like a twofer. Like, if I get one of them, I probably get the other one. So, Maybe I can think of this. I mean, hopefully it's just named after the province, but something's telling me it's not. Isabella? Isabella? Wait, we already did that on the other. Oh, there was another Isabella. So, can I think of another province that starts with an I in Luzon? Because I'm not sure that I can, which means it's not going to be the name of a province, which means it's going to be difficult. Oh, gosh. Iriagan or something? Iriagan? I'm making stuff up. Major city in eastern Nepal. I'm very bad at Nepal, so I think this is just never happening. Capital of Udmurtia, Russia is Izhevsk. Largest city in the Sauerland region of North Rhine-Westphalia. Oh boy. Okay, so where are we there? Sauerland. I mean, isn't this like southeastern NRW? The question is, can I remember anything about? I mean, it's been so long since I reviewed the Landkreise. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to just come up with a city name like this. Um, ugh. If it is the name of a Kreis, then I'm sorry, but um, I don't have it right now. Ukrainian city on the Danube, named for a Turkish pasha. So we're okay. I mean, we're in the Danube Delta. Like, that's just really hard. Enver Pasha. I don't know, like Enver, whatever. City in southern Turkey that is named for Alexander the Great. Is this Iskenderun? I did not know that was named after him, but that works. Michiganian city named for the mineral found in its vicinity. Um, hmm. Mineral starting with I. I would just iridium or like it's iron. It's just iron. Okay. Provincial capital in Mayan Dombe, DR Congo. What the heck is happening here? Why did you? Is it Inongo? That is such a ridiculous clue. Okay. Sure, just cross out everything between in and ongo, and there you've got the city. That's insane. Tanzanian city near the Ruaha National Park. I don't know where that is. Um, yeah, this isn't happening. Swiss town that calls itself the first city on the Rhine. I mean, Lake Geneva is the Rhine, and then it kind of just goes through the country. I mean, this could be really small. I have no idea what this is going to be. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. Historical shoemaking Flemish city. Just something in Belgium. Again, this feels very specific. So probably just going to skip that. 37 isn't that bad for the first column of this. But yeah, these are hard. No question about that. Okay, capital of the Scottish Highlands. Inverness. Party island town of Spain. Ibiza. Okay, site of Naqsh Jahan Square. Yeah, we already have a problem. Is it like Isfahan or something? It is Isfahan. Motor racing city in the Midwest. Indianapolis. Capital of Nunavut, Canada is Iqaluit. Turkish city formerly called Smyrna. Izmir. Egyptian city where the Muslim Brotherhood was founded. Oh. Well, it's like Ismailia ever? That's not easy. Siberian city near Lake Baikal. Irkutsk. Illuminati founding city in Bavaria. I feel like I've heard this before and forgotten it before. Like, is this like Is this like an actual famous city, or is it only famous for this? Um, is Ilm a city somewhere? I don't know. Um, dude, my Germany is so incredibly rusty. I really just need to go review like all of it. But yeah, Bavaria especially, I'm gonna have trouble thinking of much. So, yeah, Ayrton Senna died in a crash during a race in this Italian city. I don't know Formula One history. I think that's what this is, but I could probably guess it. Isernia. Okay, it's in the quiz. Any other Italian cities that I can name with an I? Yeah, probably. Not right now, but how hard can this be? I mean, it could be pretty hard to be fair, but I feel like this isn't going to be like a tiny place. This is probably going to be pretty notable. But sadly, I can't think of it right now. Sardinian city or a famous Julio? Iglesias. Biggest city in the Peruvian Amazon forest would be Quitos. Like, if the Italian one is this high in the column, it can't be that obscure of a city, right? The problem is, like, it's not a geography clue, so I can't get anything out of it. It's like, this could be anywhere in Italy. I have no idea. Ah, man. Yeah, whatever. City in Nigeria's Oyo State with namesake of one of the country's tribes. Igbo, I guess. Okay. County town of Suffolk. Ipswich. Los Angeles suburb that grew from 10,000 in 1970 to 300,000 today. Okay, that is a lot of people. If it's 300,000, I should know it, right? Right? You would think, at least. But there's like a trillion suburbs of LA, so it's kind of difficult to know. Irvine, that's one. Capital of Romania, 1916 to 18. Yash, sure. City with the namesake of a prefecture in the greater Tokyo area. That should be fine. There's not that many prefectures. Why am I blanking? Hello? Greater Tokyo area. Starting with an I. Wait, what? What am I not thinking of? Hello? Wait, am I? Wait, am I stupid? Wait, yeah, Ibaraki. What the heck? How did I not? How did it take me that long to think of that? Gateway to the Bernese Overland of the Swiss Alps. Um, okay, so what are we, like south of Bern somewhere? Probably. I'm not very good with Swiss cities either. And I was Interlaken? Nice. Main city of Manipur, India. Impal. Capital Perak, Malaysia. Ipoh. Ipoh. Coachella Music Festival is in Indio. Island town in the Gulf of Naples. Ischia. Utrecht suburb, whose name consists of a Dutch river and German for stone. Okay. Really? I don't know German, so I mean, I should know the word for stone realistically, but I don't. Certainly not off the top of my head. So I might just skip this to be honest, because I don't feel like thinking about it. Southernmost city in New Zealand is Invercargill. Iranian provincial capital or an ancient civilization in southwestern Iran. Is it like Elam ever? Okay, yeah, that is one of the provinces. Mr. Zlatan. Okay. Or the main city of Oman's Asharkia North Governorate. Is there a city called Ibrahimovic? It's just Ibra. Oh, okay, I get it. Charlotte suburb. Great. Okay. Random suburbs in North Carolina. Probably not gonna be my strong suit here. Huh. Just trying to think of anything for this. I don't know. South Korea, city of jewelry. I don't know. In Ilsan, I'm making things up. Like I don't even know cities starting with I. I probably should, but I'm not very good with South Korean cities because they just like don't have street view. um, yeah, I don't know. Michiganian city or a Greek region would be what? Greek region? Attica, Peloponnese, Thessaly, Thrace, Macedonia, Ionia? Okay, sure. City in southeastern Iran, whose name literally means Iran City. Iranabad or something? Iran. How do you say city in Persian? Iranbad. Iran. Bandar. Iran. Bandar is port, isn't it? Um. Hmm. How do you say city? This is kind of bad. I feel like that's something I should at least know. Iranpur. Well, I don't know. City in central Poland that has the city of Wrocław in its name. It's Ino Wrocław. Part of the Colombian coffee axis. Ibagué, maybe? Yeah. Island View in California, where a 22-year-old man killed 6 people in 2014. Is that going to be what it's most notable for? Oh, Island View. Is it like Isla Vista? Okay, sure. That's where UC Santa Barbara is. I feel like that would be a better clue than 22-year-old man killed 6 people. I mean, like, okay, but you're just. I don't know, man. Third biggest city in Chiba Prefecture, Japan. Good lord. No, I just don't think that's happening. Seattle suburb. Okay. Issaquah? It is Issaquah. Nice. City in Haryana, India, or a type of black and white lemur. I feel like the one in India is going to be like random as hell, so I feel like I'm going to have to know the lemur. However, if it's not an II, then yeah, I'm not going to know that either, so I'll skip it. Slovenian town on the coast, Isola. Also a type of Spanish cheese. Okay, I mean, like Manchego is like the only Spanish cheese that I can name off the top of my head, so this is probably going to be a challenge. I think I'll skip it because there's like a lot. It feels like there's a lot of options. Oblast capital called the Russian Manchester. So like Ivanovo ever. Good. Hometown of BB King in Mississippi. Um, there's so much US. This is so random. Oh God. I don't know. Like, I just don't know American cities like this. I only know like the major ones. I can't think of one that starts with I. This is maybe it's easier than I think, but I don't know. Easternmost Turkish provincial capital, like Iğdır, probably. Korean city, home to the world's second biggest chip maker. Here we go with Korea again. I still don't know another city starting with I. Man, no, I just don't know. Northwestern Turkish city or a type of meatball. Northwestern. Is it going to be a province capital or is it going to be something else? Because if it's something else, then I think I'm in trouble. It feels, I don't know. Feels like maybe it should be gettable, honestly, but I can't think of it right now. So probably not. I don't know. Northwest is kind of vague. I don't know how northwest we are, but yeah, I'm not gonna get that. I don't think. Moroccan City, that is a suburb of Agadir. That's really hard. Capital of the northernmost department of the Republic of the Congo. Oh no. Wow, that's something I should know because it's like subdivision stuff, but I don't know the departments of the Republic of the Congo, so that's tough. Largest city between Tajikistan's two largest cities. So that's Dushanbe and Kujand, probably. I don't know. Are we in Tajikistan or is it going to be like in another country here? It's another possible consideration. Either way, I don't think I know it. So tough. Austrian ski resort that was a hotspot during the COVID-19 pandemic. I feel like this is going to be notable for literally nothing other than being a hotspot during the COVID-19 pandemic, unless you're like from Austria. So I don't know. One of the first cities in Mozambique to be colonized by Portugal. I don't know. An Alaskan dog sled race namesake. I was not aware that Iditarod was the name of a place, but sure. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. 70 is solid for that. I think it's a very tough quiz. There are several here, like the the Germany one here is gonna make me facepalm, I'm pretty sure. Um, a couple of the Philippine ones are definitely gonna be ones that I recognize, and I just like don't. I don't know. Like I could try and think for a little longer about these because there's like this one here is a 2 for 1. And the second largest city in northern Mindanao is definitely going to be something I've heard of. It's just like I just can't think of what it would be because I'm terrible at Philippine cities. So, yeah, Fukushima is going to be super knowable because it's the largest there. But I think I think I'm going to go ahead and give up with 70. Maybe with, 10 extra minutes I could get a few more, but that's not worth your time or mine realistically. So, let's give up and see. Idlib, that's come up before, and I keep forgetting that that's a city that exists. But yes, that is definitely notable. Itanagar, yeah, I think that is in southeastern um, Arunachal Pradesh, and I just forgot it existed. But that's also very gettable. Ivangorod, I think I tried Ivangrad or Ivanograd, which sucks. But yeah, Gorod does mean city, so I should be trying that too. Iwaki is just easy. I don't know how I'm missing that, but again, I haven't reviewed Japan in forever. Imus, Iligan, and Ilagan. Honestly, I don't feel that bad about those. Like I think I've heard of them all, but none of them are that easy to remember, I would think. Itahari, never getting. Izalon, honestly, I'm not getting that either. Ismail is the one in Ukraine. Ismail Pasha, yeah, that's definitely a person, but I didn't know it was a city in Ukraine. Iringa, not getting that. Ilan's not getting it. And Izechem is also very, very hard. And then on the other side, Ingolstadt, that is very easy. I think that, I mean, that's a big city in Bavaria. I didn't know that it was where the Illuminati was founded, but realistically, like city in Bavaria starting with I, you have to just type Ingolstadt. Like the Germans in the comments, I think, are going to be going a little crazy on me for that one, which I think is valid. Imola, that's actually quite hard if you don't know this history. I don't think I would have come up with that. Eiselstein, I mean, Stein being stone is easy, but honestly, Eisel probably wouldn't have come up with that. Indian Trail, I have never heard of that in my life. What on earth? The average American suburb question. Iksan, I've never heard of that either. Iran Shar, wouldn't have gotten there. Ichikawa, I've never heard of. Indri, I've never heard of. Idiazabal, I've never heard of. Indianola, I have heard of, but that's pretty hard, I think. I don't feel terrible about it. Ichon, I mean, if Incheon is a thing, I guess Ichon is probably a thing. Maybe I should have just guessed it, but Inegol, never heard of it. Inesgan, Imfondo, Istarabshan, Ishgl, and Inhambane. Man, those are hard. Inhambane I've heard of for sure in Mozambique. The rest of these, I straight up don't think I've heard of a single thing here between Inambane and Indianola. So that is tough for sure. Hardest one that I got, we had a few 4%ers. Is there any Inongo? I'm surprised more people didn't figure out the Inongo clue, to be honest, but sure. And then Elam and Idish. Yeah, fair enough. Imola was the easiest that I missed. I guess it's notable. It's probably more notable for the racing thing than anything else, but maybe it's just a thing I should know. I don't know. Ingolstadt, 30% makes sense. Ivan Garod is guessable, and then the rest are hard. And there is one 0%er, and it's Imfondo, which I think, yeah, because I feel like I haven't heard of that, and I feel like if it was the namesake of the department, I feel like I probably would have heard of it. So I feel like it may not even be the department name. I think it's just this is a department with this city as its capital, and they have two separate names, in which case that is crazy difficult. So yeah, but honestly, pretty solid. Happy to get to 70% at least. Sorry, I guess for these two in particular. These are ones that I should get, but oh well, it happens. But yeah, that'll be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed another installment of this series, and I'm glad to see it back. Let me know if you'd like me to continue with the playlist, as always, because I will certainly do so if there is still interest. But yeah, thank you for watching another one of these, and I will see you again soon. Bye.